Hi everyone, welcome to this walkthrough tutorial for team registration for the 2018-2019 USCSA competition season. You may have noticed that we have a new website this year. Team registration can now be found at uscsa.com/teams. Our email address is the same though. For any registration questions you have, email registration@uscsa.com. In an effort to go green, the USCSA is now using Send Safely for schools to submit documents to our national office. Just in case, our mailing address is also provided below. From our homepage, navigate to Registration, Team to find all the information you need to register. From here, click on Team Registration Start Here to begin the team registration process. Once you get to the Sports Engine page, you'll see important information about documents you need to complete this registration. It's important to note that the team registration is only the first step in being able to compete this season. All athletes on the team must also fill out our individual registration. If you're trying to register as an individual and you've reached this page by mistake, we've included a link to our individual registration page here. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and log into Sports Engine at this time. If you've had an account in the past, you should use the same login credentials this year to register your teams. If not, you can create a Sports Engine account now. There is nothing to fill out on the next page, so simply click Continue to move on. On this page, you'll fill in general information about your institution. The USCSA prefers that all payments are made online at the conclusion of this registration session. Teams are allowed to pay with a check, but this includes a $15 processing fee, and the option is only available until December 1st. Next, go ahead and select your school from the drop-down menu. If it's not there, send us an email at registration@uscsa.com. Once you select your institution, the conference will automatically populate, representing one of the 11 conferences that make up the USCSA. Next, you will fill in the registration contact information. This is most likely yourself, but it could be a captain or a coach, whomever you want to receive the most up-to-date information about your school and team's registration. From here, we'll fill in the institution contact information. This person is likely a team administrator, such as the head of club sports, but it could also be your coach. Lastly, you'll fill out some general information about your school. The most important question is the number of credits required for full-time status. Since athletes with the USCSA are required to meet eligibility standards, this information is critical. At the bottom of the page, you'll notice an institution fee is automatically applied. Here's a breakdown of registration fees for institutions and teams for the 2018-2019 season. The fee you just saw in Sports Engine is the institution fee. This year, that fee is $160 per institution. Regardless of how many teams you register, you only pay one institution fee. Now let's look at our team fees. This year, the fee starts at $160 per team prior to November 1st. These fees continue to increase the later we get in the season. You'll see an example of these fees later in this video. So what exactly is a team? Here at the USCSA, we define a team by gender and discipline. For example, alpine male would be one team, while female snowboard would be another. Now that we registered our institution, we can go ahead and register each individual team. You'll fill out this team information page for each team you choose to register. Notice that each institution can have a maximum of 10 total teams registered, depending on the events available in their area. From here, you'll fill in some team-specific information. For example, all the following questions are relevant only to the Alpine female team. It's a good idea to write all this information down or perhaps keep it in a Word document, since you do need to enter it for every team. It can get a little bit repetitive. Here's that team fee we talked about earlier. It's automatically applied to each team you register, and you'll see a final summary of charges at checkout. At this point, you can register another team, such as Snowboard Female, or click I'm Done. Remember, there's no need to complete all your team registrations in one sitting. You can come back at any time and add additional teams. At this point, you can review the teams you registered as well as your institution information before proceeding to your shopping cart. As I mentioned earlier, you can pay offline until December 1st. If you choose to pay offline, remember there's a $15 processing fee. When paying offline, visit the team registration page of our website, then scroll down to the fees section. Here, you'll find the team membership form, which you'll need to fill out and mail in with your check. Once you click checkout, you're all done with the online portion of our registration. You should receive an email confirmation shortly. If not, email us at registration@uscsa.com. Your teams are now registered, but there's a critical step left before your team's completely eligible. Back on the team registration page of our website, you'll find the eligibility section. You'll find a link to the USCSA eligibility highlights and guidelines for the current season. This document details what's required of all student athletes competing as part of the USCSA. A full list of eligibility rules can be found in our competition guide, which you'll see on our website. Each week, the primary institution contact will receive an email with the registration status for your institution. This email contains several important pieces of information. First is the overall registration status for your institution. If it says complete, you're good to go. If you have an outstanding balance or haven't submitted academic eligibility information, your registration will show as incomplete. Next, the total number of registered athletes on each team is listed. Finally, your team's academic eligibility forms will be attached as a PDF. Print this PDF and take it with the Registration Highlights PDF to your school's registrar for them to complete. Once the forms are completed, send them electronically to the USCSA National Office using Send Safely. The link is on the screen. It's strongly recommended that you keep the hard copy on file for at least a season. Once you've completed these steps, you're all set and ready to go. Hopefully this video helped you complete the team registration for USCSA. Registration is now open, and please encourage all your teammates to fill out the individual membership registration. Remember, you can always find more information on our website or by emailing us at registration@uscsa.com. We hope you're looking forward to the upcoming season as much as we are. Thanks for watching, and see you on the slopes.